Hi and welcome to Visual C# of Data Grid View. And in this tutorial you guys will learn how to add data, reset, print and exit. So let me reset and show you how this works. So let's assume the student ID number is that, and the name of this very student happens to be Paul Omen. Address of Paul Omen. Johnny Close. Date of birth. Mobile number. There. So all we just need to do now is to add this information here. Just click on that. Look at that. That is it right there. Okay, and we can also print. Click on print. There's no printer on this system, so I'm going to exit, and we can exit there. So what I'm going to do now is take you guys straight into C# development environment, and we'll put one of these together. Let's do that now, guys. Hi, this is C# tutorial of Data Grid View. So I'm going to start by clicking on create new project, and we will select next. I'm actually using Visual Studio 2019 for this very project. I'm going to select Visual C#. That's it there. Okay, you can always find it here. If you can't find it there, just drop this down and select C# and look for Windows Forms Application .NET Framework and click on next. Now let's give our project a name. I'm going to call that CS underscore data grid view. There. I'm just going to click on create. There we go. Our project interface is ready. The next thing I would do now is to select or click on the toolbox, and let's get the following components on board. Buttons, data grid view itself, that is it right there. Double click on that, and there we go. That's my data grid view. I will come back to that. Now I need a label, text box and labels. Let's grab some labels. There we go. So those can be modified. Alright, so first thing first, I'm just going to enhance the font. Let's come in here, click on font. There we go. I'm going to set the font size to approximately 20 and click on OK. There we go. It's ready. Okay, let's just copy this text box and the labels as well. This aside and this aside. Maybe, yeah, that will do. Okay, the buttons, I might have to make that maybe 3 of those, one for exit, print and reset. There. Move all of these up. And right here is my data grid view. This very button is going to be btn reset, and enter reset here. And this is going to be, let's call that exit. Okay, so that will be btn exit. And print, we need a print as well, btn print. So we can have more than one way of printing. I think I can add, let's come in here, I can also add a menu on board. So select it all and just move it down a bit for the menu. Okay, go to tools and let's look for menu. There we go. The menu is right up there. So in here I'm going to add file, You can add whatever you want to add, so I'm just going to make that print. Then the next one is going to be exit, so that's fine. There, just those three will do for me. Okay, that's it. So let's come in here and change the details here. So that's going to be student ID, and the text box is going to be known as TXT student ID. There. So I'm going to speed it up like I said earlier on. This is how the interface looks now. So the next thing is I'm going to click on this little rectangle there, and first of all I'm going to uncheck all of these checkbox here, then click on add columns. Right, the very first column I'm going to add will be the student ID. So here, that's the default name column. So underneath here I'm going to type the head, and the heading is going to be student ID. Click on add. The next one is going to be first name followed by surname, and we have address next, and the next one is going to be date of birth. So let's enter date of birth there. Right, and next one and the last one, that will be mobile number. There we go. Click on add. Right, that's it. Okay, that's all there is to it now. Yeah, and close. There. As you can see, I've also add new there. So I have my reset and the print button and exit. So next thing I want to do now is to come here. You see the toolbox there. I need my print object there. So let's select print document, double click on that, and we also need print preview dialog. Double click on that as well, and you guys should be able to see it right here. Let's move this up so that you can see them. Yeah, I guess you guys should be able to see it now. There we go. There they are. I have my menu, print document, and print preview. Now select the print preview, this very one. Select that and make sure the property here where we have document, print document is selected. Okay, the default is none, so make sure you select print document of the print preview. Okay, to be able to add all of the information here onto my data grid view, I'm going to double click on add new, and right in there the very name of this data grid view. Let's get the right name. That's the right name there. You can copy that and double click on add new, paste that in here, and let's say dot rows. There we go, and dot add. Open and close a bracket and make sure you enter your semicolon there, but right inside the bracket we want to enter txt student ID dot text and enter comma there so that we can get the others. I'm going to copy that. The next one is txt first name, paste what I've just copied, txt surname, and paste. Txt address is the next one, paste, and txt after address we have date of birth, paste that, then txt mobile and paste, get rid of that comma there. So that is the add new taken care of. Okay, let's try it out. I'm going to click on start and just see how that works. Okay, I'm just gonna enter some data in there. So in here, let's enter a name. Let's say the name is Carrie Casey. Address of Casey, number 1. Date of birth, now mobile number. There we go, and let's click on add. You see that, guys? So that works fine. Okay, and we can even move it here. That's fine. All right, let's get rid of that. These ones, they do nothing. So let's come in here. You see the reset? I'm going to take care of the reset. Let's just copy all of this and use that to take care of the reset. Come back in there, double click on reset, paste all of that in there, and just enter equals there. That's 1, and repeat exactly the same thing for the rest. Paste, press enter, paste, enter, there, and that is the resets taken care of. Right, reset is all clear now. All right, let's come in here. We want to take care of exit. Double click on the exit. For the exits, I'll first of all declare a variable right up here, and that is going to be, let's say, dialog result. That's the data type, and iExit is my variable. So that is taken care of. Now double click on exit. Right in here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assign some message to iExit itself, the variable that is declared up there. iExit equals message box dot show, and let's just say confirm if you want to exit. There, confirm if you want to exit. So the next thing I'm going to do in there is, let's enter a semicolon here. I'm going to now come in there, enter comma, and just give that a name. So I'll just call it data grid view. There, and close that. Another comma. So this other argument is going to be message box button dot yes no. Finally, I will enter another argument that is going to be message box icon, and in this case I'm just going to call that information. That's it right there. Now I'll come down here and use an if statement to validate the user input. So if iExit equals dialog result, let's try that again, equals dialog, double click on that, dot yes, open up a curly bracket. In that case, this is going to be application dot exit there, and this one should be double equals there. So exit is also taken care of. Good. Now the print, double click on the print itself. Right above the print, I am going to declare this a bitmap equals bitmap in lowercase. Okay, that is my object created. So first of all, let's declare a variable there, integer height. That's my variable that I intend to use, and I'm now going to say height equals data grid view 1 dot height. Okay, we say equals data grid view 1 dot roll count. There we go. and the row count is going to be multiplied by data grid view dot row template there. And now we then multiply that by 2, and let's just close that up there. That's taken care of. And this row template, that should have been dot height as well. Where's the height? Here, there we go. Okay, that's taken care of now. Alright, the next thing I want to do now is, and I want this my object that is created there. Let's copy and paste it right here. This very object is now going to be equals new bitmap, and this very new bitmap we store the following inside the parentheses. That is going to be the width and the height. So let's say data preview dot width, comma, data preview dot height. Yeah. So now that we have the data preview dot width and height, enter the semicolon there. Now, so the next thing is I'm going to ask you to draw the bitmap right there, and I will also ask it data grid view here equals dot height equals height equals height there. All right, that is correct, equals height. Now what else do we need to do? Okay, let's take care of this little error there. Just copy this data grid view actually equals this. There we go. That should take care of that. You see the error is gone. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is to now try this out. But before I can try it out, as you guys can see, I've added the print preview, and I've also added the show dialog, print preview show dialog. So one more thing that is left is, see here, my print document. Double click on the print document, and right in here, there we go. We enter e dot graphic dot draw image, and I want that very image, that will be my variable here, comma, coordinate 0 0 there, and that is all there is to it. So this is the clear. Here I have exit, and here that's for my print, for the print button, and that's a command that will execute the print inside the print document one. Okay, and this is just to display the data onto data grid view. So let's run it and see. Okay guys, let's try this system out now. So I'm going to enter student ID there. Let's try that again, and the student name is Dave. Let's say Dave Townsend, an address 9, let's say Wall, date of birth 7, and telephone number, add, okay, reset, and okay, see that there's an error here, so we need to get that sorted. Okay, enter the other one, student number, and in here name, say is Henry Moore. Okay, address, and telephone number. There we go, and add, and so on. So let's try out the print now. Click on print. There we go, guys. Look at that, it's working as expected. All we just need to do is now to click on that, and that's it. There's no printer attached to this system, so I'm going to cancel that. Okay, let's close that and take care of this error in here. So let's go to reset. Double click on reset. Where might the error be? So let's see, what is this called? Alright, that has no name, but this has a name. Okay, that's just an error. Okay, I'm going to copy that, and let's just change this to LBL. LBL, and come right here and just replace this, and replace that with TXT. There we go, that's sorted. Okay, let's enter the same lines of codes here, then we can call it the end of this program. So I'm going to double click on print. I need the lines of codes inside print. This very one, just going to copy that and paste it right in here. There, that one is sorted. And I also need exit. Let's paste all of that in here, copy and paste that inside my exit here. There, and that's all there is to my program. So all we need to do now is just to try it out. There we go, guys. Let's click on exit. Yeah, that is working fine. And let's add some data in here and try that out. And the name is going to be Luke Johnson. No, let's say Johnson. And address of Johnson, 8 Hilltop Avenue. Date of birth, yeah, and telephone number of Johnson. There we go, guys. All we just need to do is add reset. Okay, we have the same error, that's not fully changed. Let's go back and get it done once and for all. Let's see the name. Yeah, that's the name right there. And double click on this. Okay, that's it. Just change it. There we go. Run it now. And one more time. Name is John Johnson, or Johnny. Address of Johnny, Ada Lane. Okay, telephone number. There we go. And add reset. Good, it's now back to how it was meant to be, so that's fine. So let's say this one is called Sammy South. Address 4 Hill Close. Telephone number. There we go, guys. Let's click on add. There, and let's try out the print this time around. Come up here, click on print. There we go, the print is working. You see that, guys? So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. Okay, as you can see, I don't have printer in here, but it's working. I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.